Dear friends, how are you all and how are your succulents doing? Today I want to talk about this beautiful plant and share my experiences of growing these plants from cuttings. I think it's called the California Sunset. I'm totally in love with the beautiful pink color that the leaves have right now. This plant was kept on my patio in full sun that resulted in this gorgeous pink on the leaves. These came as cuttings to me and I planted them in spring, and in 5 months they have grown so much. I tried my hands on propagation with the leaves of the succulent as well. The first batch of leaves that I tried to propagate did not do so well. You know, I call it as my learning curve. I tried to propagate around 60 to 70 leaves, but hardly 10 or 15 of them survived. And they became very weak and leggy because I kept them indoors and babied them a lot. Because I was so scared that if I put them out in full sun, they will die. And most of them did. At that time, it was intense heat. The temperatures were between 90 to 100 in California, and I put them in full sun full day because I was so inexperienced and did not know exactly how to propagate. So they became really leggy and very weak, and many of them died because they were so leggy that the stem will rot. So after that I tried my second batch, and this is the result. I set out these leaves for propagation in this foil tray, and I kept these outdoors in shade when the temperature was somewhere between 75 to 90, and as you can see, these babies are doing so well. The rosettes are compact and they look stronger than the leggy ones, and I'm very happy the way this propagation is coming out. There are, on certain leaves, there are 2 offsets or pups, whatever they are called, growing out. I'm trying to show you here. As you can see here, there are 2 growing out of the same leaf. So I'm very happy about this leaf propagation, and now I want to show you one of my biggest observations. So when I was doing this second batch of leaf propagation, I set out some leaves just near the mother plant, and you can see how well they are doing. I hope you can see this tiny plant, this one, which is coming out of a leaf which is right here, and you can see how well this little baby is doing. It looks so strong and has such compact rosette, and it is doing the best among all other babies that I've tried to propagate. So that was one of the most interesting observations that I made, that when these leaves are left with their mother plants, they do the best. I also had to behead some of the cuttings, some of the succulents, because the stems were becoming very long and they were breaking out, and wherever I beheaded the stem, I saw that that stem is giving out new offsets. And so now, from the 10 or 15 cuttings that I received, I have tons of plants that I can give to my friends. So I'm very happy growing this beautiful plant. I hope you liked this video and you learned about the various ways of propagating this plant. Thank you so much for watching.